Hello, Danny. How are you today?
Hi, Felipe. I'm okay, and you?
I'm doing well, thanks. I have this opportunity to ask you the following questions. You are a teacher in training. For that, I am going to ask you about the world of the teaching, learning strategies, and the education of the language of English. So, thanks for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
Well, what kind of strategies can be applied to sixth grade students in order to strengthen their English level? Consider the low level of interest they usually show in that age.
Okay, I use interactive games, songs, and digital tools like Kahoot or Quiz, relating content to their interests, music, social media, hobbies, helps increase motivation. The goal is to make English feel useful and fun, not just academic.
What do you think that in many public schools, most graduates do not achieve the expected fluency in English language?
Public schools often lack trained teachers and sufficient support to English. Classes tend to focus more on grammar than real communication. These limitations prevent the students from developing fluencies over time.
At what point does inclusive education in public schools become uh, unsustainable in terms of usable teaching tools in this kind of contents requiring to the interpretation of special education bodies to support students with particular disabilities?
Okay, it becomes unstable when teachers lack tools and specific training. Some students need support from the special education professionals without external help. Inclusion efforts can become ineffective.
Danny, have you ever been involved in a specific teaching contest with students that who have special learner disabilities?
Yes, I worked with a student on the autism spectrum during my practicum. I had to adjust my instructions and classroom dynamics for him. It was a challenging but rewarding learning experience.
Do you think that bilingualism policies in Colombia really meet the needs of children in both private and public contents, or do they rather reflect institutional goals that are far from classroom reality?
Not really, not really. Police often aim too high without considering the school conditions. Sorry, school condition in public schools. Research and teacher support are very limited. There's a clear gap between goals and classroom realities.
Danny, but in what kind of way do you make sure that the basic learning rights in English do not turn into just a list of contents, but into a meaningful way to promote the integral development of your students?
I designing activities that applies TBAs in real life context. This way, students practice language meaningfully, not just memorizing. It also helps develop soft skills like teamwork and communication.
What limitations do you find in the application of the basic learning rights of English in the classroom? And how do you think they could be overcome in teaching practice?
Time constraints and lack of materials are common issues. Project-based learning and cross-curricular planning can help. Flexibility and creativity are key to overcoming this challenge.
And the last question, Danny, do you consider that the use of innovative technologies in English teaching to children truly enhancing learning, or can it become a distraction if not use it with a clear pedagogical purpose?
Okay, that depends. They insert learning when used with a clear pedagogical purpose. Without direction, they can easily become distraction in class. But when your teacher's planning determines their effectiveness.
Well, that's all. Thank you so much for your reply about these questions and for your time. See you another time. Thank you so much.
See you, bye.
Bye. Listo. ¿Qué tal te sentiste?
Todavía estoy grabando.
No, ya. Ah.
Ya, pero aparece que está grabando.